Yo, check this out.
Previously heard. Good Hope FM. Let's go.
It's time for Man Up Monday. And what is Man Up Monday? If you've just joined us, we always speak to incredible men doing incredible things in their own lives, overcoming challenges, whatever mountains may be standing in those way. They kick it out of the way and they go in the direction of their dreams. That's really just the short version of it. We're about to meet another incredible gentleman that is doing amazing things in his own life. Let me give you a little bit of a breakdown. He's an entrepreneur. He's an exercise enthusiast who uses movement as a means to help improve people's lives holistically. He uses physical challenges to build the mental fortitude required to thrive in life and tries to pass that on to those around him. Not only that, this year alone, he opened up his first gym in Sea Point, then went on to complete a 100-kilometer ultra marathon. Then he decided, I'm also going to bench press 180 kilograms. Then ran a 3-hour and 7-minute marathon and also started his postgraduate studies in business management at Stellenbosch University. I mean, he's a man with a vision for great things in his life, healthy lifestyles, and also just helping those around him. Welcome to the show, Sebastian Prentice. So good to have you on the show today. Doing a lot, eh? Busy.
Thank you so much.
Busy. Yes, I'm so happy to have you on the show today. Your story is really incredible. And I think also very inspiring. You know, the last 3 years have been very, very difficult for a lot of people. Coming out of COVID and having to reimagine a new future. A lot of people starting different, career paths, maybe because they lost their jobs or lost loved ones. But you've had a very difficult journey to get to where you are right now. Are you happy for us to talk about it for a little bit? What happened in 2022?
100%. Very happy to talk about it.
Tell us more.
Yeah, so 2022 was a very challenging year for me. People who are close with me will know that I was very close with my mom.
Yeah.
Single mom, only son. It's a very unique bond.
Yeah.
And she unfortunately passed away quite suddenly at the beginning of last year, which threw me into a very interesting headspace and necessitated a lot of growth and a lot of introspection and understanding where I'm at and where I need to be and how I need to be working on myself to continue to exist in the world, because my whole world shifted, when that happened. And it, as I said, it did necessitate a lot of growth. So there was good that came out of that, but obviously a lot of pain. And it continues to be challenging, but in different ways. It doesn't get easier, but you just learn to cope with it a little bit better. There were some other challenges as well. I did also go through a breakup with my significant other, and we'd been together for a few years, so that kind of added to the emotional roller coaster of last year.
A lot, yeah.
But it's those times that you really get to know yourself, and if you can have the presence of mind to allow yourself to feel those feelings and be okay with going through something painful, you can come out of it with a lot of growth, which I think I was fortunate enough to have.
And I think that's those are the stories that really inspire so many people, because we're all experiencing that in some way or another, whether it's in personal relationships, whether it's with regards to our careers, whether it's just with regards to life in itself. There are going to be high highs and sometimes really low lows, and those lows are the ones that if you can make it out of that, I think that's where the strength comes from, just in general, because life can knock you for a six. But those things never deterred you, and you continue to turn your dreams into a reality by opening up your very first gym. What was the kind of the motivation behind that? Why is fitness so important to you?
I've always been curious when it came to movement and how it made me feel, particularly growing up. I always leaned into sport and exercise. It always just made me feel really good. And as I kind of grew as a person, I started to figure out that it might actually be a viable career option at some point. And I'd always kind of fantasized about having a gym one day, but I was thinking of that conventional route of maybe take a stable career path, not the entrepreneurial route, try and play it safe and then put money away, and then when you can, revisit that dream at the end of a kind of conventional career.
Yeah.
But with my mom passing, things changed, certain doors opened, and my perspective shifted, and I thought, why not now? I'm young, I don't have very much to lose. Let me give it a go.
Yeah, I love that. And it's not just about your dream. You are also wanting to help other people realize their dreams as well. And the importance of, like you said, a healthy lifestyle. I don't think we really understand how much more we can achieve in life when we get into a space of looking after ourselves, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, doing that work that's going to just elevate our lives.
Totally. And I think the key word there, healthy, is also very subjective.
Yes.
We try and kind of box health into this specific definition, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because health includes a lot of other things outside of how you feel physically.
Yeah.
It's emotionally, it's mentally, it's socially. How are you doing in those aspects? Because all of those things contribute to a healthy lifestyle. And I think with what we're building at Horizen is we're trying to encourage people to lean into the things that fulfill them, and using us being passionate about what we do to inspire that in other people.
Yeah, I love that. Personally and professionally, what are you most excited about right now? I mean, you've done incredible things. You returned back to Cape Town. You opened up your gym. You've gone on to push yourselves in incredible ways. I mean, 100-kilometer marathon. I'll get there. Start with 5 first, and then move on to 10, and then we'll get there eventually. Exactly. What are some of your plans and goals for the future?
So professionally, we're kind of really focused on what's in front of us. So refining and improving what's already there. Yeah. Really trying to improve the gym and how people experience the gym, and just listening very deeply to what the feedback is around that. Yeah. Because it is easy to fall into the trap of, oh, what's the next thing? Oh, this is exciting. Yeah. You know. So we've got some exciting projects in the pipelines to just make the gym experience better. And then personally, I would say it's going for my sub 3 hour goal at the marathon again. So I tried that at Cape Town, didn't achieve that, but so much learning again.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm going to try that at the Kango Caves Marathon in Feb next year. So, and I'm really excited for that.
Very nice.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Very nice. Well, we're so happy to have you on the show. We've got a staple feature that happens every single Wednesday. It's called Warrior Woman, but we wanted to create another one because there are amazing men that are doing incredible things, not only in their own lives, but for communities as well. And I think that men's mental health is something that we don't talk about enough. And I think that you've come through a very difficult 2022, lots of challenges there with the loss of your mom and also the other personal challenges that you have. What would your kind of words of advice be to men right now who sometimes don't feel very seen, who don't feel very appreciated, are doing the most just to put one foot in front of the other, show up in their respective roles, and maybe just need a little bit of encouragement from another man who's come through the most as well?
Sure. I think that it's really important for men in particular to learn to speak to their emotions and to learn to communicate those, as well as allowing themselves to be okay with experiencing those emotions. It is a challenge across the board, men and women, but I think specifically guys do struggle to articulate how they feel and to be comfortable in just not feeling so good, and sharing that with people. So allowing yourself to not feel 100% all of the time, and kind of submit to that. It's normal. It's part of life's cycles, and focus what's in your control, because I think that's a very comforting thing as well, is what can I do? Okay, I don't feel so good, but maybe I can go for a walk to clear my head. Maybe I can speak to a friend. So focus what's in your control and allow yourself to feel. And practice communication as well. Yeah.
There we go. Communication is absolutely key. Sebastian Prentice, thank you so much for being on the show. He's an entrepreneur, an exercise enthusiast who uses movement as a means to help improve people's lives holistically. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Thank you so much, Leigh-Anne.
There we go. Check him out. Listen, where can people follow you just in case they want to see that next 3 hours that you're going to be practicing for?
So you can follow me on Instagram at Sprenna, Sprenna, or on TikTok at Sprentalk.
Beautiful stuff. There we go. Sebastian Prentice, Man Up Monday.
Feel it. For more, tune in to goodhopefm.co.za.
It's all you need.